Tuesday. Wow. Today's Tuesday, April 9th, 2019. Welcome to Game Ranks Live. It's Tuesday. It's 4 p.m. on the East Coast, so we're here to talk about video game news, video games we've been playing lately. We got giveaways for you guys. We're going to talk to the chat. I'm Jake Baldino. I'm joined, as always, by our very special guest here. First time tonight.
Very special guest.
Andrew Gebbia. How are you?
First time tonight.
Thanks for coming on the show.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
How have you been?
Been okay.
It's been a while since we've had you here.
Yeah, I know. It's been crazy.
Apparently you said it's Friday.
I said it's Friday, and then I corrected myself.
He corrected himself.
Okay.
Yeah, he corrected himself.
Yeah, man, like immediately.
Yeah.
Who are you? What's your name again? Sorry. How's it going, Tom?
I'm tired already. It's Tuesday.
I know.
I'm
We should have started drinking the coffee probably 20 minutes earlier. So when it hits, you always know because like about halfway through this show, I just get wild all of a sudden. So we're gonna be doing that. So it's been a week.
Has it?
Yeah. Housekeeping. Any housekeeping? Anything we want to keep the folks catched up on?
If you didn't see it, our PAX panel is up on the same playlist we put these.
Oh, is
Yes, it is.
Oh, I want
It
to
is
watch
there.
that.
So if you want to see what it was like, thanks again to everybody who came out at PAX East. It was
Yeah,
really cool to
for
meet a
real.
lot of
Thank
you
you.
guys. That was a great time. We also put out a before you buy for Dangerous Driving,
Which we'll talk about.
which we will talk about. And that's really it. I'm going to be at Star Wars Celebration. Come say hi to me
I
on
got
Sunday.
one thing to keep some house.
Yes.
There is an official Game Ranks Spotify playlist that you can check out. I think if you search Game Ranks, it should just come up.
Yes.
But it's a bunch of songs that me, Tom, and Jake have gathered and thrown together in a playlist. Stuff gets added to it like every day. I add a lot to it, so I apologize for a lot of the weird.
You add a lot to it because you.
I have control over it. I know. I hate that Spotify doesn't let all three of us have control, but Jake and Tom added a ton of songs yesterday, like 30 songs I think you guys threw on there. So go check that out. Like I said, Spotify. I think it's just Game Ranks. If it's not there, I'll just tweet
It has
me,
like a cool blue
and I'll send it
logo.
to you. Yeah, that Tom made.
I did make it.
Mr. Solo Dolo says, he's like, I can't believe someone pointed it out already. He says, I can't tell the difference between corner cam and guest.
Yeah, I know.
You guys dressed the same. Do you guys like call each other in the morning?
No, it's well, I just got this hoodie and I want
funny.
to. It's the Crimson Days one. I earned this.
Hello, chat. Jonathan Bowman is asking about Anno 1800, Epic Games, stuff like that. Is that out yet,
No, I don't
Anno?
think
I
it's
can't
out
wait to
yet.
play
I
that.
think it's next week.
I'm also just capping. Oh, super chat already. Theo Stamps, thank you for that. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Revan Star also hooked us up, and he said, Falcon the Hero, where you at? He doesn't do this live show, so sorry. You just we appreciate your $2 though. So I guess we should just get right into it. First and foremost, for people yelling at us in the chat saying, game news, come on. This is an hour show. We talk about a lot of things. First thing is games we played. And we should probably just get right into the first thing. Dangerous Driving is out as of today. I've been playing that, and it's decent. It's a budget game. It sets out to do Burnout, recreate Burnout gameplay. A little rough around the edges. Also, none of the personality or cool attitude of it. But raw gameplay-wise, if you like crashing into cars, this is it. That's really it. Do you guys like Burnout or no?
I burn out a lot.
Yeah, you do. Andrew, I don't think. Have you ever played a racing game?
I'm not into racing games.
No. These are good because they have gratuitous violence.
I like violence.
Yeah. So, Tom, you played this at PAX,
Yes.
and you came away. I
liked it a lot.
I think a little bit more positive than me.
Yeah.
I think it's because you need to have extended time with it, and then the cracks start to show.
I don't know. I played 10 minutes of it. I feel like that's a good little bit. I didn't dive deep into it like you did.
So one of the things I've been thinking about a lot lately.
Those cars have health bars. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
The one thing that has been driving me nuts is that the levels themselves don't have anything to them.
Yeah, this looks a little boring.
They're
Like the
all
level,
they're
but
all basically this.
I do love the sense of speed. That's awesome. Yeah.
Sense of speed is great. Also, this is a good map design for when you have a lot of people to crash into and stuff. But when you're ahead and you're just driving, I would love way more shortcuts and jumps and stuff. You know, that's just me.
Okay.
But I will say that the crashing and everything looks fantastic. The actual, like, sparks flying, pieces of the car flying off, looks awesome. But with every good thing, there's a bad thing. So a lot of invisible walls. So you'll have a car that will fly up and slam into an invisible wall, which is just the boundary of the track. Doesn't look as hot. but at least the graphics of the car crumpling is very cool. Also, having to come around on a second lap and dodge all the charred corpses of the cars you've
That
crashed
stuff was
into.
really cool.
That shit's awesome. That makes it a little more challenging because a lot of times.
Can you crash into them and it fucks you up?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's been really challenging. That's happened to me a couple times where like I'm going and all of a sudden it's a tight squeeze, not between just oncoming traffic, but oncoming traffic and one burned
wreckage,
old
yeah.
car. And it screwed me a couple times. And it makes me kind of like just like think about how I play.
I
Which
do
is
wish
good.
more games would do that.
Yes. Also, it's pretty much like you hold the boost down the entire time.
Oh yeah, they're
Which-
liberal with the boost.
Like, is fine because I said it in the before you buy. It's almost like when you get good drifting and oncoming traffic and crashes, you can keep the boost going forever, and it almost feels like you're skating a really long line in Tony Hawk because it's just like how good can I just like literally ice skate through this level basically.
Yeah, that's something. When I was talking to Alex Ward, the guy who made it, he was like, "Yeah, if you're good at it, you could just boost the entire level."
Yes. Brandon Mott asks in the chat, can you make your own tracks or anything? No, you cannot. But Jay Von Rose says couch co-op crash battle with the bros will finally be a thing again. That's what I wanted. This does not have couch co-op. And that bums me out because I think that's something that is sorely needed. I do see this developer adding something like that in an update.
They said this is very much a base to like, and they will keep iterating and improving on it over time. But they needed to get something out so they can have the money to do that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
What is cool is that they didn't spend money on licensed tracks because with their limited budget, honestly, they'd get licensed tracks of songs that we've never heard and not care about.
They get Psychovision and that's it.
That would
Hey,
be all right.
man.
Hey, I'd be okay with that. Just
Give me Psychovision and 96 Quite Bitter Beings by CKY on repeat.
every level gets one track from one Tony Hawk game, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, so basically, you can actually do that. The game has full Spotify integration, so like you link your account, you link the device you're playing on, and then with like if you're playing on a controller with the D-pad, you can swap tracks on a playlist that you set. Like left and right, you can swap between tracks, and it's awesome.
If you're playing on PlayStation, like, do you like have to have like the Spotify app installed? Like, where did you play it?
Yeah, I played it on this is PS4 Pro, and I had to have the Spotify app.
Okay.
I had to download the Spotify app.
Okay.
Sign in on that, allow it to go, and then from there I was able to control it in.
And I guess on PC it would just take from the Spotify desktop.
I guess
app.
so. Yeah,
Okay.
I would like to.
Assume.
I would like to play it with it on PC to see how
Yeah,
that
I'm
works.
curious what the API setup for that type of stuff is. Like how that all works.
It's
Yeah.
also Clout Vertanic. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Just reading people in the chat. Nigel Southern says, is it open world or just racing? It's literally just racing. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just like you get a straight playlist of a bunch of different types of races, different variations. A lot of them just involve crashing into people, and that can be satisfying, ultimately. Anybody else just going through questions? Yeah, Christian Cardio says it does have multiplayer coming soon. Online multiplayer
Yep.
is going to be a recent thing.
When I was talking to him the Thursday of PAX, he was like, yeah, the dudes at the studio are literally setting up the multiplayer and testing it right now. Like they started that day.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's coming soon. Then.
Yeah,
One
and
can
it
hope.
should, because it's, it could use a little more. Again, it's not a full price game. It's a $30 game, and I think for what you get, if you really like Burnout, I think the game is at its best when you put on music and you're just listening to your music and you're cruising through and you're grinding, trying to get medals and just unlock a new car, unlock a new class, basically. It's good for that. It's a good
Cool.
time. It's a good time, no alcohol required. Actually, it would probably be better with alcohol, but
I feel this would make me sick.
yeah, probably. But pretty okay game. Also, catching up to the super chat, Lady Gen Z, thank you. Revan Star, again, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Also, cool username. I didn't call that out the first time. Tim Arns, thank you, man. Appreciate that. He says, finally able to watch you guys live. Hope to see you at Celebration. Yeah, I'll be there on Sunday, so if you see me, just run up to me as fast as you can and scare the shit out of me.
Do it with a phone so I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same, please. I would also like to see
Please.
that.
Also,
yeah.
before we get into stuff, I mean, that dude Matt, thank you for the super chat, also asked a good question. Have you seen any of the Star Wars Theories Vader fan film Shards of the Past on YouTube? I have, and I think it's pretty good.
I have
I
not.
saw the first part. I know some. I roll with some pretty hardcore Star Wars people that aren't into it, but I think it's fun. I think it's like a pretty fun interpretation. It does some creative things, and I really appreciated it. Jason Bailey in the chat says, "Never trust a fart." He's absolutely right.
Been fucked over by a fart one too many times.
I
Really?
can see that. Also, Jacob Hammond, super chat as well, says, "Yo, I'm baked. Thanks, man." A lot of interesting. I'm sorry, I'm just going through the chat because there's some good shit. Okay, so y'all want to get right into the news?
Yeah, sure.
Only Jake played games.
Yeah, only Jake played video games.
Oh, sorry. What did you guys
And
play?
you play any video games?
I got ahead of myself.
I just played the Division. I haven't.
Hey!
Yeah. Started working on the end game stuff. Finally hanging out with the Black Tusk, and starting to do the world tier stuff because I want to do the Tidal Basin.
Okay, so this game's been out for like a month now, right?
Stronghold, yes.
How is it holding up for you?
I still have stuff to do.
As,
So
like someone else who like is very much into the live game
Yeah.
type thing.
So like I said, so I just started doing the world tier stuff, and they added a 5th world tier, I think, with the new Stronghold.
Yes.
And the way you go up in world tiers is once you hit level 30 and you get the new you get the specialization and you start doing the end game stuff and the Black Tusk pop up. The way you go up in world tiers is by doing, I think they call them occupied missions.
All right.
Yes.
So you do like 3 occupied missions, and then you get your gear score up to whatever number it's asking you to get it to, and then you do the occupied stronghold. Once you beat that, that brings you up a world tier. So that's what I'm working on now. Yeah, that's really it. I guess I don't know what I'm chasing, if I'm being completely honest.
That was going to be my question.
Yeah.
Because like, I haven't played a ton of the Division. It's just the setting put me off, and I like Destiny 2 already exists.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're going to ask me to fight real men in DC or fight aliens in space, I'm going to choose aliens in space any fucking day of the week.
So like, I haven't had a bunch of time with it. So like, you playing more of it has been very interesting for me.
So it's a good it's a good break. So like you want to play a game like Destiny, but you don't want to play Destiny. There's this, you know what I mean? So it's a cool break to take from Destiny. It changes the perspective to obviously you're going from first to third. I love cover-based shooters, but as soon as something new drops for Destiny, like I'll be right back there. You know. So far, like got a few of the exotic weapons, and nothing is like feels drastically different than like a regular weapon with like normal perks and stuff like that. But no, I mean I'm having a good time playing it. They're running an event right now where you can get apparel keys in game for a crate that only drops during the event that drops cosmetic items that you can only get during the event as well. So I've been grinding that stuff out.
All right.
But no, I'm still having fun with it. It's exactly what I was expecting, just more Division. But yeah, no, I mean it's cool that I'm still playing the base game stuff.
Yeah. It's amazing how much content this thing has. I really enjoy it.
I'm really hoping that like Destiny 3, Anthem 2, or whatever other like games as a service type games that we get in the next few years, I hope they look at Division 2 as like an example so this is how much content you should be giving in the base game.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I
like
agree.
A repeat of Destiny 2 year 1, like that's not
No.
a good. Then again, Anthem did make a lot of the same mistakes that a lot of these games made early on. But I'm hoping that future games start to like look at the Division 2 more.
Division 2 is interesting because like it's love or hate Ubisoft. The thing that you can't deny is that like they have like kind of gotten down how to improve on a game after release and support it post release. Like you see Siege, you see For Honor.
I just jumped back into Siege again, and it's like, oh, cool. Like this is my first time jumping back in a while, and there's like 6 new operators that I haven't messed around with, and new maps that I haven't messed around with. So it's like, Ubisoft has like mastered that, and I think, even with games like Wildlands, which is a single player experience, even that has been getting constant updates. I just hope that games as a service things like just look at Ubisoft and see what they're doing with their games and apply it to their things as well. Like you said, talk as much shit on Ubisoft as you want, even though I think Ubisoft doesn't get as much.
EA and Activision these days.
Yeah, even before, like I still feel like they've really come around, especially with like just how they support their games.
Their post-release support has been something else.
Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, that's really that and messing around with Sekiro. That's really all I've been playing.
I'm catching up with the chat real quick. Life is Beautiful in the chat says, Watch Dogs 3, any news? No.
Oh, there have been more rumors.
There has.
Shit. Yeah, so
Also, there's a sick Watch Dogs reference in Shazam
Is there?
in theaters now.
Really?
I was like,
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
A Watch Dogs reference? It was very light, but I appreciate it.
It's been almost 2 years since we started getting these teases, but like it's looking more and more like it is in fact going to be
In London, yeah.
I am also catching up with Super Chat as well as regular chat. Rahit Bhutani, regular frequent chatter. Appreciate him. He says, do you do podcasts on Spotify? If not, why? This one, no. The one Andrew and I do, because video games. Look it up one word if you haven't already. Because video games on Spotify. This.
We should
Possibly.
we should start ripping. I've recorded already. Just ripping the audio and put it up on an RSS feed.
I think just put it on an RSS feed. I don't know about like all the major. Like I think just like here's the file if you want it. I kind of like as like kind of like more of a
there were
hackery thing.
a few people that I met at PAX that listen to this but don't watch it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
met a
why
bunch of
would
people
you?
like that.
Look at our
Yeah.
fucking stupid faces. Not really. It's like it's very different. Two different types of people. Like
We're coming up on a year of doing this show. We're probably gonna make some changes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been more than a year.
Nah, May 22nd is when we started this show.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's pretty good
We missed 3
that you
weeks.
remember things.
It's almost like I remember things about the show I produce.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
You play anything, Tom?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm still.
Oh.
There's a lot of shit, dude. I'm trying to catch. Robin, super chat. Thank you. He says Andrew looks exactly like my Division 2 character today. That's kind of like your. That's like your standard.
Beard, beanie, tattooed man. Yeah.
Revan Star as well. He's talking about Cyberpunk 2077 in all caps. I don't really know. Nash DIY, thank you for the super chat. Charles
you.
Prouty,
Thank you
for the super chat. He's
Thank
hyped
you,
about
thank
Assassin's Creed Viking possibly being a thing. He says, I need it to happen. Kai, I love big batteries. That's a hell of a username. Thank you for the super chat. He says, Rage 2, Borderlands 3. Which are you more excited for, guys? Just like one word answer. I would say,
I think Rage 2.
Rage 2.
Yeah.
for me, Rage 2. Rage
Because
2
I
is more
know
my
I'm
type of
gonna
game.
like Borderlands. I fucking hated Rage 1. So
That's true.
But I'm very excited for Borderlands 3. I don't want to make it sound like I'm not.
No Bione says you guys should come to PAX Australia. I wish.
Yeah.
It is like $4,000 a person.
Yeah,
to get
I would
from New York to
yeah.
Australia.
Yes, it's very, very far.
You should come to PAX East.
Also, everything there wants to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, Michael Catchings, it's his first time watching in the chat. Thank
Oh.
you. Thank you for being
Welcome.
here live.
Yeah, cool, dude. Thanks.
So, other games you've been playing, Tom?
Played fucking Tomb Raider this week.
Which one?
The new one.
Oh,
Like the new DLC or just Tomb Raider?
Okay, so I didn't finish the first game, so I've been making my way through that. But I've, as such, because they started to integrate all of that DLC into story stuff if you wanted to, so it's not just
it's not like a breakaway thing.
It's not a breakaway thing. So if you wanted to, you can go out to the screen, you could do that. But they also made it like, okay, so you talk to a person, they tell you about this tomb over the thing. And that stuff's been interesting because I don't think the combat in Tomb Raider is particularly good.
Nah, it's really not.
Which is why it's great that all of these are, at least so far, have been
Tombs.
like traversal
Yeah.
and puzzle stuff, which has been very interesting.
How are the new Tombs?
They're good.
Yeah?
I played 3. I think there are 8 total. So I played the first 3 or 4, and they're hard. Like, they're
Wait,
good.
8 total DLC ones?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not going
Those
through and
free?
just being. I think if we have the season pass, which you do, I believe. But yeah, it's like they get progressively harder so far.
The video is so weird. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, it's weird
Because I only played the main game and then that was it. I didn't really touch a lot of the.
So some of the other stuff will be like it'll pop up in the story like, hey, we want to legitimize this ruler and we need like this ancient shield, and it's in this tomb.
Okay.
And we need to get it before they do. So that's like the impetus to get you into the challenge tomb. But the rest of it's like super tight timing is required for a lot of this stuff.
Overall, I still fall on the fact that like this game was like the more forgettable of them for some reason, but I still had a good time playing through the whole thing.
No, I've
I thought the ending was just unsatisfying.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't wait for the game to end.
no, yeah, which is why I'm like taking it. Like I took like 5 months away from this game, and I'm like, what do I have installed on my Xbox?
Kind of good that you came back when there was a
Yeah.
bunch of shit in it, like
Yeah.
more stuff.
I didn't have a 1X. I saw the final. Honestly, what made me do it is I saw the final 2 DLC packs at PAX East.
Oh, that's
so
what made
were
you go
like,
back?
"Yeah, you know
Okay.
what?"
And I was doing a bunch of the traversal stuff. Like I was climbing walls, and I was doing that thing where you're running and you're jumping and you're swinging off the shit. You're throwing the
Swinging
the
off the
grapple
shit,
hook,
throwing
and you
the
just
shit.
swing across the gap, and then you can like hook into the other wall. And I'm like, I forgot how cool this is.
Yeah.
And it carries over. Like even if you just go back, like if you have that pass, if you have that content, like try a couple of the new tombs because they're really fun. And there's obviously no combat, which is like I said, the worst part of that game.
Yeah, I'm down for like a little of the other stuff. There's too many parts that just evolve to the basic stealth and the basic shooting.
Yeah.
So I support that.
They do them in like score attack and like time attack modes. So like I was able to do a bunch of them pretty quick. Like it's not a big time investment.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, not bad.
Wow. When you said you played an old game, I was like, oh, how old?
Well,
That's not
old
bad.
to us.
Yeah.
Like
old
someone
to how quick
So, yeah, it's not even a
Someone
year
on
old.
Twitter today, actually John from Twitter to Form Gamescast, he posted this thing and he's like, how long do you play games for after they come out? And I was like, I'm gonna be real with you. After 2 weeks of release, that game stops existing to me.
Yeah.
Unless it's called Destiny 2.
Yeah. I think I said something similar. I usually like bust a game out within a week or two, and then it's back to like Destiny 2 Division 2 or like a Siege or something.
Oh, just catching up with the chat real quick.
Yeah, I'm catching up on a lot.
Kakoa Cosmic says, what do you guys think about World War Z? We all think it looks
Yeah.
fun. Like, I had no
It looks
expectations
like a
or
surprisingly
interest.
good game.
Yeah.
It looks cool. It comes out next week, so
Yeah.
are we going to do it before you buy for that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm on that.
We talked about it as early as as recently as like two hours ago.
In the regular chat, Treehouse Party 83 also said they need a remaster of the OG 007 Bond games. I'm with you on that. Literally all of them. Most of the first-person ones. I will even take the third-person ones because I'm that nasty about this stuff.
You
One
want,
of the third-person
Bloodstone
ones
or
are
whatever it
really
was?
good.
Bloodstone was the newer one. That shit was underrated.
Did we
Simple,
ever put
easy
out that
game.
video that you had me spend 3
Yeah,
days
yeah.
capturing?
What killed the Bond games?
Oh, that's what that
yes.
was?
Yep. Or what happened to the Bond games? Yeah, we did that. Nightfire. I can't remember any of them.
Remember
God.
the weird GoldenEye spin-off for GameCube? That was like the
Rogue
Rogue
Agent?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Something.
So that's let's see. Just going through chat. Bloop, 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 bloop. Super chat. Wow. God. Pardon me. Optical Flow. Thank you for the super chat. Revenstar again. Thank you. He says can't wait for the 5 million sub special.
We should do something special.
Yeah.
I got
That's
a couple.
a really big milestone.
I got a couple 2-3 things planned. Small Sausages, shout out to him, says, am I the only one really worried yet excited about Star Wars? No, you were literally not the only one.
Yeah, no.
Something I've learned in general, I'm not dunking on him, but
No.
whenever someone says, am I the only one?
Nah, you
Yeah,
ain't.
it's
no.
usually
Yeah.
a super common thing.
Yeah.
Also, one of our fine friends in the super chat, who his name I cannot pronounce, and he's made fun of me before for that. Hey guys, just got back in university, and now I have less than the months to do everything. Oof. Okay, well, good luck. Study hard, do well, or just drop out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't.
Yeah.
Do that.
So a lot of people are shouting about Star Wars and how we're going to talk about it
We are.
throughout this show. We're going to. I think what we should do is do
I
a
was about to say,
giveaway.
do you want to give away a game?
Do a giveaway, take a break, and then we're going to get back with Star Wars. So, the way this works, the way our giveaways work here, we're going to show a code on the screen. Fastest Fingers gets it first. Whoever types it in first gets it. Right now, PS4 codes are kind of hard to come by because Sony has changed the way they distribute digital codes and how they sell them. So we're trying to figure that out. We're not like biased against Sony or anything.
We came up with this awesome, like not awesome, but like a more efficient way to give away codes. So I can go give away these.
And then Sony does that.
Literally the next day, Sony's like, we're not selling codes anymore.
They screwed us.
Yeah.
So Fastest Fingers types this in, gets this first. If you feel like you're watching later or your stream is too slow and you feel like you're missing out, you're not missing out. There's a link in the description to sign up for our regular Friday show giveaway so you're not left out. But anyway, this is going to be Civilization on Switch.
All right.
This is a very good port. Redeem it.
Yep.
I love Civilization so much.
And there's that cross-save shit now.
Now you can do cross-save between PC and Switch, but only if you want to deal with having like a 2K account, which for this, I think it's kind of worth it, even though I hate having more accounts. And this is a really good port. I love Civ. I've played it on high-end machines. I've played it on ass machines. And the ass machines. Bad, crappy machines.
Tell me about the ass machine, Jake.
And Civ on Switch runs pretty good. It's totally playable. It's a good Switch. It's a good Civ experience.
All right, I got a couple super chats to catch up to. Some Tuckmock says The Simpsons Hit and Run needs a remaster.
That's an excellent game.
Yeah.
That is an excellent game.
And Leisure Suit Lindsay.
Hey,
Hey.
Says here's $5. Go see a Star Wars.
Hey, thank you.
I actually just ordered Candles.
Did you?
Like
They're
2
so
nights
good.
ago, yeah.
They're so good.
I watched that episode of Arrested Development last night.
Ryan Pettit also says, "Did
Go
you
see a
guys buy your
Star
Endgame
Wars.
tickets yet?"
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm fucked. I did not. Screwed. Sorry.
And
I can't really.
you
take it back
didn't need
after-
to answer the question for me to
I
know
bought
your
them.
answer.
Yeah, of course.
I bought them and I got really bad seats, and my brother's like, I bought extra tickets and I got really good seats. Do
Are
wanna
you
come
going
with me?"
night of?
Shout out to
Yeah.
a good
I'm not
brother.
going till Sunday.
So with that, let's see. Everybody, trying to see who got it in the chat. Irish Saint said his stream was slow. That's fine, dude. Like I said, there's always more chances. So let's real quick take a quick break. Mujib
Star Wars.
Shahzadi says, "Talk about Assassin's Creed, please." We will right after this very quick break. Oh what?
Oh, nothing.
Oh what? No,
Nothing.
no. Wait, before we go, what?
Nothing. We're going to break.
Okay. And we're. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah? You just max and
do the show
relaxing?
like that.
You should just do the show like that. Be like, welcome to self-help. So tell me how you're feeling.
Don't yank the mic because
Yeah.
I keep forgetting not everyone is wireless like
I
me.
think I gave myself enough slack actually before I.
So,
Yeah.
do you let's give you therapy right now. How do you feel about Star Wars?
Like in general,
Yeah. Do you like a Star Wars?
I love Star Wars.
Good.
Yeah. I
That's
like
good for
Last
you.
Jedi a lot. I think Solo was a lot of fun.
Tell me more how you really feel.
I like Last Jedi a lot.
No, tell me more how you really feel.
Do you like lightsabers?
Tell me about the prequels.
I love lightsabers.
Do you like what do you think about Anakin and sand?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean Anakin
You
and
hate sand.
If you had to
Oh.
if you had to have sex with Count Dooku or General Grievous, which one and why is it General Grievous?
I was gonna say General Grievous too, actually, yeah.
So let's get into it.
Can we just talk about
Let's
General
talk
Grievous?
about welcome to the General Grievous show. So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order has been teased today. This is what we got. This is all we got. EA Star Wars Games Twitter account tweeted this.
It's a confusing Twitter account, isn't it?
It is. It's like the brand account.
Yeah.
So and with the simple tagline, "Don't stand out, Jedi Fallen Order." So we have this image of a broken lightsaber. Context for you guys: Jedi Fallen Order does take place after Order 66
And before New
has
Hope.
been done, but before New Hope, meaning that if you are a Jedi, you are screwed. You
Which is-
are
yeah.
on the run, in hiding. So that's what don't stand out
Yeah.
means. Blend in, essentially. I am really into this lightsaber.
It's gonna be an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be like a bounty hunter. Remember that game where you just scan people? And
Yeah.
follow the dude.
Yeah, and what if it's like Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor, where he has a broken sword as a dagger, and he's literally, this is the same thing with this, where it's like a broken lightsaber. God,
I want a replica of that lightsaber already.
So,
Yeah.
full disclosure, obviously we know EA is bad. This could be terrible. EA could ruin it. But on the flip side, Respawn is developing it, who is the people behind Titanfall and the most recent Apex Legends. They are good developers. Titanfall 2 had an excellent single-player campaign.
And
It
one of
had
the best Call of
multiplayer.
Duties.
Yeah. But honestly, what I am curious to see is like this could be very different for them.
Yeah.
If this is like a third-person adventure type game, if we're lucky enough to get that, that's very different for them. But I'm so down to see it.
Yeah, no.
These ancient runes around the thing.
Yeah, some ancient runes. Also, again, not to harp on the lightsaber, but like that's a lot right there. That's every time you see like a real different looking lightsaber, that to me always has an impact.
Yeah.
Like when I first saw Kylo Ren's lightsaber, I was like, holy shit. When I first saw this lightsaber hilt, I was like, holy shit. Because I am assuming that this is a lightsaber that can still be ignited despite looking all frayed and screwed up at the end, which could be really cool.
People keep asking questions about details. We don't know anything until Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
That's
Yeah.
Star Wars Celebration. This is
they're
literally
doing a live stream.
yes.
It's up already on Twitch.
So I'm sorry if people thought we had more. This is the tease.
so what do you want?
So what I want is not Battlefront 2, but we'll just run this footage because it makes sense.
It's literally the only Star Wars game we did before you bought it
Yes.
for.
So what I would want from this is, I'm old school, I guess. I'm selfish. I want a third-person single-player narrative. Honestly, what I would like is a third-person compelling single-player narrative with multiplayer features similar to what we had with Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy.
Okay.
Did y'all
Where-
play the PS1 Phantom Menace video game?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
game's pretty
I
alright.
love when you
pretty
were
alright.
Obi-Wan, you can get chopped into fucking bits
Yes.
if you fell through the ceiling.
Also,
fan.
I really like that they made like, sir, they've gone up the ventilation shaft into like a whole like hour-long level where you're in the ventilation
Yeah,
shaft
I know.
fighting dumb like cleaning robots. No, that's what I want. I want.
Do you think there would be wall running?
It'd be cool if there was. Honestly, that's the thing. If it's Respawn, that means it might play really well. So there
has
might
to
be
play,
a
like,
really
fast.
good focus on combat. Honestly, like I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be like Titanfall but with lightsabers, but I also don't think it's gonna be like The Force Unleashed.
No.
I think it might be like a new thing, and I'm really, really hoping and looking forward to that.
So I'm actually hoping that we get a lot of stealth mechanics because
Colton Blue just sorry to cut you off. Colton Blue says I'm only seeing Battlefront 2 gameplay. That's because
There
we
is
don't have
literally
any
no footage.
Yeah, we have no footage yet, so we're just instead of looking at our dumb faces.
if you
Or
find
that
any though,
same
send it our way
tease
and
over
we'll
over
use it.
again.
But, you know what I also want like a third person single player narrative focused game.
Mm-hmm.
I would like some stealth elements. I think that'd be really cool seeing that you
What if they
are.
just make it like Butcher Bay?
I'd be okay with that. That's awesome. But like seeing that you are kind of like not on the run, but like in hiding, like you're one of the Jedis that survived Order 66. So you're like everyone wants you dead.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool if like that's what you're kind of doing, like trying to like, or maybe even like I would love some cool like Jedi mind trick mini games of some sort where it's like you are like like +5 speech like you would see in like Skyrim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like having different ways of getting through an encounter, like either sneaking through, going just all crazy and chopping them up with my laser sword, or trying to like talk my way through something. Like I think that could be like really cool. I also don't want this to be part of the Skywalker saga.
Interesting.
don't want to awkwardly tie
I
it
just want
into
to bring
things.
up
Yes.
an interesting cultural thing I've noticed that's shifted, which is because of people like Marvel, people don't have the same perception of a teaser anymore. Because like, is it really a teaser if there's no footage?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't use the word teaser.
yeah.
The game has been teased.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, but I would
it's
say
been
this.
hinted at.
I would say this is a teaser.
Like they put up a poster with a logo on it in the past. It would be like that's the teaser poster.
I'd say it's teased, and then there's a teaser trailer. I really feel like we're arguing semantics here.
Yeah.
we are, but
I'm just saying in this post-Marvel
Yeah.
world, when
Oh,
people
yeah.
do a teaser, they expect a trailer. They
Yes.
don't
Yeah.
expect what the original thing was. It's just this is the
Where it's just like here's a flash, here's a logo.
yeah.
Good luck. Yeah, I get that.
But
What you said is interesting though.
what?
The stealth stuff, because that's
that could be really cool.
So that's like I have a lot. Sorry. On the one hand, the cynical side of my brain is very like, okay, video game, like stealth, of course, stealth mechanic.
Dennis Bergeron says Star Wars Arcade Trilogy remake would be cool. Didn't you play through the entire thing when we were in Oklahoma?
Play through the entire thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
He did.
And,
I do that every time I see it.
Like fourth level.
Yes, I do that every time I see it.
With a broken.
It was broken and I still beat it.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Ultimate gamer.
It was especially impressive because the machine was in the worst possible spot near the bathrooms in a narrow hallway, and Jake had to keep moving out of the way so people could go.
Yeah. And then he got a crowd, which was just you, me, and the other people we were hanging out with.
Yeah, all my friends.
Ooh, Bottom Fragger says, "Do you want a Star Wars Republic Commando 2?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
hell
just
yeah.
or just bump up the like remake or remaster the original game because it would still hold up mechanically.
Yeah.
So stealth mechanics, like honestly, like
I want real stealth mechanics, so not like here's stealth.
Yeah, honestly though, I look at that like, okay, like it's a modern game. Honestly, it's probably going to have a lot of like crouching around, walking and crouching, and stealth killing people.
I would like the options, like being able to approach a certain scenario how I want to.
Yeah.
Because I think like that would be really cool, and I think stealth mechanics could be really cool in this game specifically because it also makes sense.
Yes.
Because you are kind of in hiding.
That's the thing. It's also giving us a glimpse of something different.
Yeah.
Sneaky Jedi.
Yeah.
You don't really see sneaky, at least in mainstream Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
In media, you don't
No.
see sneaky Jedi.
Yeah, they exist. It's just they've never been the focus of like they exist.
Yeah.
You've read enough
Yeah.
EU stuff.
But just like in mainstream, people don't
No.
see that. Same thing with like honestly, like a female Jedi or a double-bladed lightsaber. Like that was like the first time we had gotten glimpses of those things.
Yeah.
What is interesting though is it's hard. So sneaky Jedi sounds cool and it sounds like a new exciting thing for people to see, but it's got to be really compelling because at the end of the day, people buy a Star Wars game and they just want to be awesome Jedi man.
Yeah.
Swinging a saber through a room.
Yeah, they
So-
want to be blowing a door down with
Yeah.
the Force and
Yeah.
then murdering everyone inside with a spinning lightsaber that you throw like a boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm not into it trying to tie into like the Skywalker saga and just kind of feel like they're like shoehorning it into like here you go, like makes sense because of the timeline. How cool would it be to get back an extended universe character in this game, like meaning that like they exist, like if we got like Mara Jade or something.
Yeah.
Like how cool would that
Funny,
be?
someone goes, Mara Jade was a sneaky Jedi.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. How cool would it be if we got Mara Jade? Like here she's back now. She is canon.
See, we have people of different minds. The cameraman says you don't see sneaky Jedi in the movies because they're very good at their job. But then Neil,
It's pretty good.
Neil on the other hand says sneaky Jedi. What? No thanks. So like I get it. Like some people.
Sneaky Jedi, like in the time period though, makes sense
Yes.
because they're in hiding. Like you
Yeah.
don't want anyone to know that you're a Jedi. You know, like you're trying to kind of like chill and like probably never use your lightsaber.
I've seen some people in the chat throw out some crazy things. I saw one person, sorry I missed your name, say that it could be the return of Kyle Katarn.
A lot of people saying Kyle Katarn.
Why not? Crazier things have happened.
It's going to be a Dash Rendar video game. It's not going to have Jedis in it at all.
Kyle Katarn's better than Dash Rendar. Sorry. That's a hot take. That's a hot Star Wars take, but
I would say he's better by like a little bit for me.
K Starkey 06 in the chat says, if this could somehow be about Kanan from Star Wars Rebels, I would be extremely happy.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'd also be down with that. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
Did you watch Rebels yet?
No, but
really good. You should watch it.
I've read a few of his comic series, and Kanan's a cool character,
Yes.
but he's been explored so much, and
He has.
I would just not want him. Maybe have him pop up as a side character or something, but I would like to get like an all new type thing, you know.
I like that Penguin Army in the chat wrote Jar Jar Binks with a lightsaber, but it was a typo, and he
No,
wrote Jar Jar.
wait.
He wrote Jar Jar Bonks.
I'm way into Jar Jar Binks.
Same.
Let me catch up with the super chat as well. Catching up, Steven Hernandez says, do you guys want to see a morality system in the new Star Wars as bad as I do? I want to be Sith so bad. Since I don't think we're getting a full-fledged RPG Star Wars, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I'm into that, but I think it might just be like good guy hero adventure. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Revan Star also, again, thank you for the support, says Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, yeah. Pay the Ghost. Thank you for the super chat. Always happy to see you here. Jason Hubbard says, is Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers on your radar? Not mine. Maybe yours?
I pop into 14 every now and then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this going to be a reason for you?
I'll get to it eventually. That's the thing about MMO, like expansion content is I'll always get to it eventually, but...
Back in the regular chat, Ben P. Farr says, let's not have another OP Star Killer. Really fun, but I want less insane abilities. And I absolutely agree with you. I would like, it sounds stupid, a grounded Jedi.
Agree.
Remember when they managed to make pulling down a Star Destroyer with the Force the most
annoying as hell
ever?
Oh my god, yeah. That moment should have been so awesome, and it's so annoying. You're like moving the joystick.
Like a ship will shoot you.
Getting shot in the ass by little TIE fighters is pesky. Also, Tuckmac says, have you guys played Timothy versus the Aliens? If not, you should look it up. It's short and sweet.
Never heard of it.
Thanks for the super chat. Honestly, chat, take that as a recommendation because people are always looking for stuff like that.
Look that up.
Bottom Fragger says, do you guys want any playable clones? And do you want Ahsoka Tano in Fallen Order? What do you guys think? Going back to her story, I'm always down for more Ahsoka. I think, honestly, like once they got away from her in the Clone Wars, I was more interested of her in Rebels. Like, I wanted more of her just because, like, she's an adult, which I just find a little more interesting. But that could be cool. Also, could you imagine playing as a Twi'lek lead?
Cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool.
Having tendril physics. We can only do that with modern graphics, baby.
I just liked you doing this.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a Twi'lek. They want a Wanga. Twi'lek. I say Twi'lek, but everybody...
I would say Twi'lek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they want a Wanga indeed. Alex Barker's Guitar Channel says, who is it being made by? That's why we're not yelling and complaining yet, because it's being made by Respawn, if you're just catching up. Respawn,
beautiful track record.
making makers of Titanfall 2, which was excellent, Apex Legends, which is like a hit right now. But I'm just curious to see single-player-wise what they do. Okay.
What if we get cool time travel from Respawn again?
That would be dope.
Right?
That would be dope.
Press X to time travel.
Now we're just getting crazy. I could sit here all day. Christian Stevenson says, imagine if Mace Windu pops up. I'm in.
We gotta move on from this.
We gotta move on. Let's talk about Assassin's Creed. So, Assassin's Creed has had some rumors and some suggestions lately. The first was a fan thing where people found what they thought to be clues in The Division 2, another Ubisoft game, hinting to Assassin's Creed Vikings stuff. Most notably, just poster art on a wall that is, I guess, like a Viking guy. He doesn't look that Viking to me, but I'm not good on Viking history. He is holding what looks to be the main piece of Eden from the original. The Apple of Eden, which is a piece of Eden, right?
Yeah, that's the app. That's literally the one from Assassin's Creed 1.
Yes, that's the one where the wizard takes to blast you.
Yeah.
At the very end. So that's one thing that are leading fans to think that that's a hint. But the other one is just a rumor, just a good old-fashioned video game scoop. I believe this was originally reported by Jason Schreier and Kotaku, who has had a decent track record when it comes to revealing Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And the suggestion is that it is going to be called, I lost my notes.
Legion?
No.
Did I make that up?
Yeah, you did. That sounds like a good name, though.
That was the original. I think that's what they were thinking the Rome one was going to be called.
Okay.
Was Legion.
Yes. Reportedly set during the Viking Age. And
Assassin's Creed Vikings.
No, that's not what it's going to be called. I totally lost it. Shit. Anyway, I got to move on from that. Someone in the chat will correct me. What seems to be the thing is that it will be like the third part of this whole earlier game thing.
The Hassan stuff.
Yes, and in terms of like being a game with like more RPG elements, bigger, huge, ginormous worlds, sword and shield combat, which I think Vikings makes sense for that. I don't know if Vikings would be like my first pick for Assassin's Creed stuff. I know so many people want
the Russian stuff from the comics.
Oh, dude!
Yeah.
Are you talking about like Industrial Revolution Russia stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't know anyone else cared about that.
No, that stuff's dope.
So with
And
mustache
that
Assassin's
Creed looks so cool.
Yeah, he's got a mustache. He looks like an old
big
snake.
Old axe.
Yeah.
Is it like a God of War axe?
Yeah. God damn.
I think I have the musket too.
Yes.
Not a musket, but a rifle.
So Richard Lamphere also, thank you for the super chat, Appreciate that.
Kingdom. Assassin's Creed Kingdom.
That's what it was, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think it makes sense for this type of Assassin's Creed. If you're going to do Assassin's Creed that's away from what the roots were in terms of stabbing dudes and sneaking around and hiding in a crowd and running away and planning your assassination, which, I mean, you can do in theory in these games, but it's just more of an emphasis on open world shenanigans.
It also makes sense that this would be the change, like the geographical change, because I was reading comments, which is usually a mistake, but this one's pretty cool. This guy was pointing something out that I never noticed, which was they always kind of come in pairs with similar stuff. So you get Black Flag, and then you get Rogue, which is also with the... No, you get 3, and then you get Rogue.
Yeah.
So they're both expanding on the ship stuff with 4. And then you get stuff like Unity, and then you get Syndicate, which has the same type of city mechanics and like crowd physics
like
and all that stuff.
Tall cities.
Yeah, and then you got like the Egypt and
Origins,
Greece. Origins
Odyssey.
and Odyssey, which kind of pair together. So it makes sense that they moved somewhere new. Like, 'cause, man, Rome would suck, man.
It would just feel a little bit like a repeat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I need something radically new. Vikings can be cool.
In Rome already.
Yeah, the Viking stuff wouldn't be my like you said, wouldn't be my first pick either. But I would much rather it over
Rome. The first pick
Rome.
for everyone is feudal Japan, because that's what people have been wanting ever since the end of Assassin's Creed 1.
Matt Worcester in the chat says, Japan, ninjas, come on.
I know.
I think he's right. I totally agree with him. I also just want, the 1940s New York type of mafia crime.
20s Jazz Age Junkies
20s,
one
yeah,
that they
that.
teased.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like prohibition shit.
That'd be awesome.
So Vikings, I think aesthetically could be a nice change up. It would still be open world. It would still be open seas, riding around on a boat.
Yeah, we still have cool ship combat.
Someone says Aztec. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
We haven't been to that part of the world.
Was it Black Flag that had the cool Aztec armor
Yes.
they could get at the end?
So,
Remember that?
Yep. Yeah, that was legit. That was really awesome.
It looked like Morrowind armor, kind of.
Petrit A asks, he says, AC3 Remaster is pretty good. I also saw someone else in the chat asking about that earlier. I've been following it because I really want to replay it, but I'm kind of waiting for some graphical issues to be patched before I buy it.
I'll pick it up if it goes on sale somewhere.
Bearded Wizard says, imagine the snow physics in a Viking game. That could be cool. I didn't even think about snow.
Yeah.
You know what would be sick if we got a fucking Beowulf game, like where you fight. There's a mission.
Getting weird.
Yeah, so we would totally get a DLC mission. I'm calling it now.
Fight Grendel?
Yeah, you fight Grendel. Exactly. And I think I'd be kind of okay with that.
I can see them doing that.
That'd be really cool. How sick is Grendel?
Grendel's pretty cool. Remember when they made that awful, awful movie?
Yeah, the Beowulf movie.
Yeah.
The CGI movie.
Yes.
You know who voiced Beowulf? That was John Malkovich.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. How weird is that? Yo, did you ever read the Grendel book?
No.
There's a book. It's like a more modern book, but
oh no, I've seen it when I worked at a bookstore.
It's got like an ugly
Yeah.
picture of him on the cover. It's Beowulf from Grendel's perspective.
Yeah.
And Grendel's like really smart, and it's a good read. It's really fun. Welcome to Oprah's book club. A lot of people saying Japan.
So everyone watch. Just give the people what they want.
I don't know how they haven't done it already.
Bearded Wizard is throwing out good ideas. He says, I hope we get Thor's hammer as a weapon. That could be a thing. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Radoni corrected me. He said John Malkovich was a side character. Ray Winstone was the lead? Okay.
Laser Up says, what if we get an Assassin's Creed game where we are the Templars? You should play Rogue.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's very good.
You know what I really want them to do? I really want them to lean more heavily into connecting it with Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think that's
cool.
Instead of just like the touch they did in, what was it, 4?
Yeah. So maybe when I say heavily, I don't mean like this is blatantly this, but just like make it a little bit more obvious.
Well, I mean, you murder an Assassin's Creed character in Watch Dogs 1.
Yeah, in Watch Dogs 1. That's right, yeah.
Dr. Hitmonkey says, guys, we had Assassin's Creed in Japan. It was called Tenchu Stealth Assassins.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Shout out to you. That's good. AJ and KT in here as well. AJ and KT Gaming. Loved Origins and Odyssey, 2 of the best games in the franchise. We're always excited to hear about new games. So I think like it's very interesting because it's like Assassin's Creed is becoming divisive in some ways.
I miss the old style.
Healthy division. Yeah, I'm of the old school. Like, I like the old shit, and I kind of wish it was still like that.
I miss having the different weapons like on the D-pad.
Yeah.
I'm very like on the fence.
I miss being able to just walk around and.
I like that the new games are
flicking
harder.
The blades out of my wrists.
I like that the new games are harder, though. I will say that because in the old games it was literally like press to kill.
Yeah. I like the open world stuff.
If you're dropping down on you with a hidden blade, it should be press to kill.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in combat, where it was literally like someone would swing at you, you'd press the counter button, and then you'd automatically kill them,
Okay.
and then you can just chain it to the next guy and kill
Yeah.
that guy and kill that guy.
I
like that though. It's fun.
I like the open world stuff. I like them making it more of like a straight up RPG, but I do really want the stealth stuff back.
Yeah.
The stealth in Odyssey is bullshit. Like,
Yep.
it's non-existent. The only way
wasn't
you
much better in Origin.
No, the only way you get to make it work. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
the game doesn't really want you to take that approach. It seems like.
No, I agree.
Which, if it's going to be about Vikings, we're definitely not getting more stealth stuff.
David4082 says, I miss Bayek. And I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I was hoping
Bayek's
that
cool.
pretty
I was
cool.
hoping that we get a Bayek trilogy. Like, I saw potential in Bayek to be sort of like Ezio, where he's charismatic, he's cool, he grows.
Cassandra was good for one game.
Yeah, she was
what's
a babe.
What is it?
Alexios.
Alexios sounded like a fucking herb, so
Yeah.
I didn't like him at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I hope they do it right this next one because
I mean, they've been doing like Origins was. I'm not crazy about Origins, but Origins was good. Odyssey was a step in the right direction, like to the point where it's like, okay, now I want to play.
how far can they push it into the modern age before it stops being an Assassin's Creed game?
And then it just becomes Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
Let's
don't know.
let's do a giveaway.
I guess
want-
Syndicate is the furthest
I
we've.
want 50s Hollywood. That's what I want.
Oh
Yo,
shit! Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody pointed out Assassin's Creed Western.
That'd be pretty cool.
They'd have to do a lot to make it not feel like Red Dead. But
What's the furthest they've gone? Is it Syndicate?
Yeah,
Yes.
Syndicate's
Right?
and it's
furthest.
dope for that. I love Syndicate for that very
You
reason.
just like shooting people with a gun.
Yeah, I just like I don't know, it's sick.
Like having brass knuckles as a weapon. As
Also-
a fucking assassin.
CJ Buzo says, thank you for the super chat. He says Assassin's Creed Space, Mars Colony. You know what? Why not? This is our giveaway. This is our second code of the day to give away. This is the Division 2 on... You got something you want to share with the class?
Grandmaster Enclave says Assassin's Creed The Mummy with Brendan Fraser DLC.
Honestly.
Which I would be totally down with.
I'd pay how much money do I have?
Also, that movie is-
$400 I'd pay for that game.
Also, people should
I
shut
love
up
the money
about
more- the money
wanting
more
an
than
Uncharted movie because that movie is already an Uncharted movie.
Pretty much.
Yes, go
yeah,
get it.
pretty much.
Fun fact, I watch that movie every... Probably like 4 months. It's a little much.
They put it on Netflix, and also I own it on 4K. I own it on 2 different Blu-rays.
I bought the 4K ones.
I bought the 4K
like,
one.
yeah.
I bought the bundle.
Anyway, who wants to win shit? This is the Division 2 for Xbox One. Fastest fingers types it in, gets it first. Go, go, go.
Enjoy this novel.
If you feel like you're missing out, if you're watching the archive version later on the main channel page, youtube.com/GameRanksTV, there's a playlist right there. If you're watching later, you feel like you're missing out on this, there's a link in the description below to sign up for our regular Friday show giveaway so you don't feel left out. If you're new, also subscribe to us. We're here every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully somebody gets this. It's a video game. It's very good. Shoot a lot of men in it.
Dr. Hitmonkey says modern era Assassin's Creed would be more like Hitman, which I love Hitman. So if they want
True.
to do that,
True.
go right ahead.
Hitman, but only knives.
Would definitely be way more like Hitman than Watch Dogs.
Knife Man.
Yeah.
I think somebody got it. It's a very long
It's
code.
posted in the thing.
Okay.
Oh, it says someone got it.
You
All
fast kids. You fast kids. All right. So last bit of news I just wanted to talk about real quick. Also, if you are new, we're kind of alternating codes for every show. So check back next week if your platform isn't represented. Also, PS4 is kind of a weird thing right now because of what Sony's doing.
Next week's is going to be PC and then a repeat of either Xbox or Switch.
So briefly, I just want to touch on this. The news behind Rage 2. So Rage 2 is getting cheats. Interestingly enough, some of these cheats you are like pre-order things. Locked behind pre-orders.
No, they're not
Not
locked behind pre-orders. You get,
get
them with a pre-order, and then you can earn them in game.
Yeah, they just
Thank you.
unlocked.
Butchered that. So I think that's not as bad as this could have been.
No.
They came out and said you don't have to pay real world money for any cheats because that would be whack.
Yeah,
Thank
so
God.
there's a I think there's an NPC in the game called Wasteland Wizard, and you find him or her and they sell the cheats. And the cheats I have listed right now are Get Good. With this cheat, every enemy goes down in one hit for the ultimate sacrilegious abomination of an easy mode. Son of Thor makes the player electrified, therefore electrocuting any enemies who get close. Like
I said, don't read the joke.
Okay. I'm not going to continue then.
No, you can. I was kidding.
No, but they're all jokes.
Yeah, they
Phoenix Rejector Seat. Instead of ejecting you from the vehicle, this ejects the vehicle from you. Clegg support, Rage 2 character Clegg Clayton joins you as a friendly Aya companion. He's a bit of a prick, though, so it's uncertain whether this
he sucks. I got to play, when I played it hands-on, I got to spend like a lot of time with that dude, and he sucks. I hope that, you know what I will say? I hope that these aren't the only cheats. I hope there's more, because there's a lot of potential. This is
Big
very
head
much
mode. Let's do it.
Yeah, I could see them adding more
game
in the future, but they, like I said, they did go on record say that it's not going to cost you any real life money, only in-game currency.
Which I think is
smart.
Nice. I'm okay with that. I'm looking forward to this game still. Considering at first I was like, I don't care. Now I'm like kind of into it.
I know we're coming to wrapping up, but I do want to talk about that Resident Evil 2 add-on thing.
Oh, okay.
Really quick, just because I think I think it's interesting. So basically, Resident Evil 2 getting a new add-on. It costs $5, and what it does is it unlocks everything. It'll give you the hunk mode, tofu mode. It'll give you all the unlockable weapons, all the unlockable costumes, all that stuff for you. Do you think it's weird, to make it so you can pay for that, or is it okay because it's 4 months later, 3 months later?
4 months later.
I think it's harmless now that it's later on.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you're not locking anything behind a paywall, and I would also say that everything is pretty easily unlocked.
Yes.
You just have to put the time into the game.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Did you guys see the Nintendo tweet?
No. We got a wrap.
Yeah.
What is it?
They said that Nintendo World is going to be closed early, the second floor at 6:15.
What are you talking
When,
about?
today?
On Wednesday.
Oh, so does that mean a direct?
There's hints about directs and stuff, so maybe, who knows?
Oh.
This Wednesday? Which is tomorrow?
Yeah?
It's, I think next week.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No,
Okay,
tomorrow. Yeah,
tomorrow
so
is
it's probably
Wednesday.
not going to be a direct, unless they surprise it. Who knows? A lot of people have been talking about a Nintendo Direct, but they're always talking about Nintendo
Don't
Direct,
they
so
do
who
the
knows?
Treehouse from there? The Treehouse stuff
think
from there?
so.
Maybe we're getting a tree.
And they don't rent it out to private events, so it has to be for a reason.
Yeah, so maybe it's a Treehouse. Maybe not direct.
Cole
but-
Garb also says it's Reggie's last week as well.
Oh, shit.
that?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is. Maybe it's some sort of goodbye thing for Reggie.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. That would be really cool.
It was big enough for them to tweet it from the Nintendo official account, not the Nintendo World Store account.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Rye Thalion, before we go, why do you delete your streams after they're done? We don't. Last week we had an issue where
YouTube just ate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normally it's going to be on youtube.com, right on /game ranks, right on the main thing. There's a playlist. You'll see it if you go to our channel.
Also, if that does happen again, I now have them being recorded at the same time.
Smart.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to be double covered. So,
Yeah, I think that's it.
that's it, guys. Thank you for the chat. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for some really interesting conversation. A lot of Star Wars stuff. A lot of people mad now that we had the audacity to bring up a microtransaction and debate it civilly. But besides that, again, really, really into the fact that we were able to talk about Star Wars for so long. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Next week, we should be able to talk about a lot more. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We should be working on videos. We're working on a video right now about Mortal Kombat. I saw one person asking. We are basically giving you that. Thanks to you guys in the chat. Thank you also to everyone in the super chat for supporting us. We really appreciate that. We appreciate the good conversation with all of you guys. I'm Jake Baldino. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jake Baldino if you want to yell at me. Feel free.
You can find me on Twitter at Andrew Gebbia.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @TomJohnson.
Yeah. Wow. Great, Tom. That's so cool that you did that.
Oh!
It's almost like I'm kind of good at my job.
This is me. This is Jake.
That's me.
And this is
This is me.
this is Tom. Oh. Here's Tom. Please don't spill my coffee.
All right,
I'll
kill this.
legitimately be mad.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.